Hey, what's up everybody, Ralph here. So in today's video, I'm going to go over what are the requirements for the Navient student loan relief for those that borrowed under the federal student loan. Because remember, there's two different type of package where Navient has to settle. You have the private loans and then you have the federal loans. Now the private loans, it's going to be a $1.7 billion payout to about 66,000 borrowers, and that's going to completely wipe out their loans. Under the federal settlement, you're going to receive anywhere between $260 and $270. Okay, and those are for that. I think that covers about 350,000 borrowers. So this is just going to cover those that are getting, that settle under the federal loan borrowers. Okay, so there's 3 points. Right, now the first point is you had to enter a student loan repayment on direct loan or FFELP. Student loan before January 15. Now, for those that don't know, the FFELP is a family. It stands for Federal Family Education Loan Program. Now, I think that ended about 2010. So it's funny. So if you listen carefully, it says if you entered that loan before January 2015. Now, that's because people felt like Navient frauded people between 2002 and 2014. Also, it says that you had to enter a student loan repayment on a direct loan or FFELP. Now, considering that this program was ended around 2010, the fact that they said you had to enter a student loan repayment, my guess is that people, after it ended in 2010, people stopped paying on it. So people probably defaulted on that loan. All right, so they want to make sure, in order for you to qualify, they want to make sure that you were in a repayment plan before 2015. So if you weren't making any payments, say that you got the loan in 2010 and you weren't making any payments, till now, they're gonna say, all right, you weren't making payments anyway, so you don't qualify for that, for that settlement. So if you were trying to make a repayment before 2015, you should be eligible for the $260. Now, second point, you must have had at least one federal loan that was eligible for income-driven repayment. All right, that's point number 2. And I'll elaborate on that once I go to point number 3, which is you didn't enroll in an income-driven repayment prior to forbearance. Now, the thing you need to understand is the reason why Navy is in this trouble is they felt that Navient was putting people into forbearance instead of enrolling them into the income-driven repayment plan. Now, what was happening was when they instead of putting you into the income-driven repayment plan, they put you in forbearance. What was happening was while you were in forbearance, there was still interest accruing on that loan. So let's say somebody went to forbearance and then 2 years later, they're looking at their loan and they find that their loan doubled. Right? So the courts probably thought that instead of put them in forbearance, they should have had them in an income-driven repayment. So that's why they're asked to settle this amount, because they put people in forbearance while interest was accruing instead of putting them in the income-driven repayment. So like I said, point number 2, you must have had at least one federal loan that was eligible for that income-driven repayment for you to get this $260. So, and then also the third point, you didn't enroll in an income-driven repayment prior to forbearance. Basically what they're saying is before you went into forbearance, you weren't given the option to enroll in an income-driven payment plan. You pretty much just was put in a forbearance, and then as the years went by, interest was accruing on that, and that wasn't your best option. So those are basically the 3 points for pretty much if you borrowed on a federal loan. I plan on doing one for private loans probably later today or tomorrow. So definitely be on the lookout for now. But right now, this is just for federal loan borrowers. If you are going to receive a settlement from Navient for federal loan borrowers, not for the private. This is just for the people that's going to receive like $260, $270. Okay. So that's all I got for today. If you guys have any comments or questions, make sure to leave a comment down below. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Right. So take care and have a good one, guys. Later.